Alright, welcome back to Slime Rancher. I believe this is episode 4. We are over here after having just ended the recording that we did yesterday. And at this point we're just kind of grinding out some money, it feels. That's really the main position of where I'm at, because we want to come over here and we want to purchase this at some point. That's a solid 10,000, so once we get that it'll be nice. As well as that, we also need to go, I believe there was a tabby to, I'm pointing that way, I just gestured with my hand, but, well, that's not really going to do much. But you get the idea, we need to go and feed that tabby. I'm hoping that's going to give us another key, but we're already actually sitting solid with 2 keys by the looks of it, so I'm pretty happy about that one. Tank booster, that's fantastic, we can invest in that real quick. I'm betting that's going to be a quick 1,000. But I feel that's going to be one of those things that we're going to want to, like that feels like something we want to invest in. We're just going to throw some of these in there. Okas are the favourites of the rad slimes. So that's going to get us generating quite a lot of rad plorts. We're going to throw some heartbeats in with these rock lads. There you go, eat up. Coolio. What do we have in here? We've got rocks, we've got... Okay, rock ones are the main ones that we're looking at. Rocks and nothing in there. Yo! I don't know how to pronounce that. JJHJH Ken. Jen. Thanks for following. Okay, so... We are going... So that's a 29, so it might be wise to store them until our slime stonks are recovering. Just quickly slurp up these lads, and we can pop these puddle boys back in. How are our puddles doing? Puddles are going down as well. Okay, so we've got to store them up for a little while. Okay, just got to remember which button's the shoot button. Oop, oh. I meant to press E. There we go. Excellent. Fantastic. Those can be stored up. Ooh. These lads are producing even more. Okay, well I appreciate that, little blue lads. Okay, how much was it for our upgrade that we needed? Because we won't have to bite the bullet and just actually do it. 750, okay. Because we do want that, because storage is such a commodity. Hey, how's it going? Yes, welcome, if you haven't been here before. I'm new to this game, so I have not really any idea of what I'm doing, but I've had a couple of times of trying it out, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. But yeah, if you're expecting me to be good at the game, you might find yourself a tad disappointed. But otherwise, yeah, should be pretty chill. Okay, so we want to pop. Okay, so we need to actually be selected on the right thing. Oop, plop. And now we shoot these in. Ah, oh, geez, what's the most convenient? What actually is valuable right now? The magma ones are going up, and the tabbies are going up. Geez, so the 2 meat-eating lads. Okay, crap. Alright, well I suppose in the meantime, while we wait for that stuff to reset, we need to absorb you and you. We want the elders and we want the stones. Stones. There it is. Okay, I think that's all of them. And now we need to dip over to the danger zone, and that should hopefully get us some more of those hens. I suppose I should probably grab any other chickens we come across, like these ones, for example. Wait. Give me chicken. Excellent. So, ideally, we are wanting to go and feed that big tabby that's nearby, and we're out of energy, apparently. There are chickens up there, so let's try and jump up that way. And hopefully... Oh, hey. You... yeah, you guys can have the... Oh, okay, I was going to take the big one, but sure. Okay, I don't want the baby ones, so give me you, Roostro, Elder. No, what are you? Yeah, you're an Elder Roostro. Oh, I don't think I've had an Elder Roostro before. Fair, I suppose. It's probably like the other Roostro, but Alder. Elder hen and elder roostro. Young roosters crow too much, they move too fast, and frankly I have no respect for their elders. That sounds about right. Okay. So in other words, we want to take them because they've got no use of being there. Okay, it wasn't this way, but I'm going to quickly check out this way anyways. Because, yeah, out here we can find a couple of chickens just chilling occasionally. Oh, there's the one that just got eaten, and we want to absorb that one. Oh. Bruh, okay. Oh, hey, stone chicken, come to me. And regular chickens slurped up real quick. Bada bing. I just realised that this is basically like a little pathway up to that secret thing there. I don't know how to open those yet though, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, cool. Right, so... Oh yeah, that's right, we've got some keys, so we should actually head over this way, I just realised. Excellent. Already making progress, and I'm not even realising it. Oh, cubes. Well, they're old cubes, I guess. You... Get off there. Just, like, pulled him in towards me and then headbutted him off. That's fine, though. Okay, cool. So, we want to come over here and bada bing. Key open. Very nice. And this is a new area, the moss blanket, on the other side. What does that do? I'm guessing it's just discover the moss blanket. Okay, fair. This is pretty interesting, I would say. It's nice dark green. I do like this aesthetic. Dark greens and purples and such. Because I'm not really one for either green nor purple, but... Okay. Maybe we should hold off on going down there until we're not, you know, filled with a bunch of stuff I would rather not lose. Should probably not use all my jetpack because I can just sprint, and sprinting's probably going to be much better than jetpacking at the moment for getting around. So that's a whole thing, but yes. And this should take us back to base. Or at least as back to base as we really need to be, because actually, conveniently, here is where we want to be. Hold on. Alright, so, now we need to find this big tabby. I believe it was if we come down this way and take a turn, we'll quickly absorb some of that. Oh, I forgot that this is an entire farm I set up. Well, I suppose we can come back and grab that in a moment, once we're finished feeding this big lad over here. Okay, it was... Oh, hey. Oh, come on. Yeah, down here. Because the lad in the notes was like, oh yes, I used to come out and look at these loops. I don't know what they mean, but they're kind of cool. Should probably let my jetpack recharge before I start making dangerous jumps. Come on, jetpack, you can do it. Come on, almost there. And by that I mean you just started. Come on. It's a shame we lost that. We lost the ball that was around here. Get back up here, crate. You're not done here. Okay. Well, I don't really care about either of those things. Alright, laddie. Consume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And boo, 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 boo. Still you require more. Hey! Alright, well, we're gonna forget that just happened, so, fantastic. There's a cube farm here. Ooh, what are you? Oh, Tabby, hello. Oh, I haven't looked this way before. Alright, okay, note to self, let's check out that soon. Okay, Rooster. We'll line up the shot and in. Still not done yet, though. Okay. Let's go and quickly grab all of those cubes, because I don't want them to despawn. Though I presume that we are late, and they have in fact already despawned. Which will be a bit of a bummer, but that's how it be sometimes. Oh, stone chicken. Oh, regular chickens. There's a lot of regular chickens here, damn. And we missed one. Wait, get back here. Bruh, stop. Get into my vacuum. Oh, there's a... okay. Fresh shipment just coming in real quick. Damn. Okay. Slurp up all the cubes. Okay, so we missed a couple of them, but overall we're doing pretty good. So, these are our strawberry equivalents, I imagine. So we've got strawberries, we've got apples. These are the apples up there, the pogo fruits. And we've got carrots and stuff like that. Oh, oh, they're popping out of the ground. Okay, fantastic. This should certainly be enough to feed that big one. I would be surprised if it doesn't get filled by the amount of chickens we have at the moment. Oh, they're just popping out of the ground. What the hell? Bruh. That tall grass is a bit, not distracting, but difficult to look through, though, unfortunately. So, now the Q-berries. Q-berries go to the phosphors, I believe. So I suppose we can do that. Wait. Open your mouth. There we go. Don't want to shoot too many. Oh, speaking of shooting too many, fantastic. What are you? Ornament? Okay, I honestly don't really care about the tabby slimes. Ooh. I just felt my heart jump for a moment there. Whew, jeez. Phosphor ornament. Heartbeat, okay, whew. Jeez. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're all the way over here now. Oh, okay. So, I should probably have expected that, not gonna lie. We're gonna head back over here, and I'm gonna figure out what exactly we do with these ornaments. Are they for, like, decorating, like, a tree, or... I mean, because that's kind of what ornaments usually are for, right? I'm pretty sure that's the plan, at least. Huh. Okay, yeah, all of this is new to me, not gonna lie. I mean, have we kicked into Christmas time? Is that the thing? Like, I'm not really sure. Now, this also takes us to apparently a town, so I suppose we're going to be doing that one later as well. So, I suppose naturally, what we should do... Oh, hey, we've got a quest. Very nice. That's what I like to see. G'day. Mochi or Ogden? Well, we've already dealt with Mochi a bunch, and found out she's maybe not the best person, but eating carrots helps you see in the dark. Okay. So you don't want any carrots, though, so you don't want to be able to see in the dark. Sure, got it. Whatever floats your goat, I suppose. Okay, eat up. Okay, I can't click any faster than the auto-firing. Alrighty. Alright, you can eat as well. Eat up, come on. Okay, let's quickly obtain all of these plorts. And we can make our decision on what we want to sell and what we do not. Okay. So plorts. I don't think these are refreshed yet, have they? Plorts are still down, or rocks are down, tabbies are up. I don't know what these are. Oh, you can see the LEDs if you zoom in. That's kind of cool. Okay, all that stuff is down, so we should just store it up until it becomes better. In these go. We're starting to fill up in that area. That's fine though. Ornaments. What? I can't open my inventory, so I suppose Slimepedia. What does an ornament do? Primordial oil. It's a common resource obtained with a pump. Oh, I get it. Primordial oil. It's just oil. It's literally just, you know, like it's unrefined petrol. Jellystone. Okay. And ornaments. There we go. Ornaments are unique decorations which can be found in party crates or during special events. There are dozens of different ornaments to find and collect, but only a handful of designs seem to be available at one time. They're fun to collect, but who is making all of them? They make decorations for any part of the ranch, vacuum them. Okay, so we just put them wherever we really want. A phosphor ornament we can put up there. Oh, okay. I guess that works. And then if we just boop. Teal stripy ornaments. Okay. Fitting. That's cute. Okay, beets we should have probably obtained real quick. I need to just do a good farm of like all of the various resources that we've been collecting. The beets, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop them in here. Okay, phosphor lads, you have obtained all of them. Oh damn, that's a lot of phosphor plorts. They've been producing. Okay, 1, 2, and absorb. There we go, so there's no spare ones chilling on the floor. Okay, we'll just absorb all the tabby slimes and also their plorts. How did you escape? Excuse me. Sir, you may not do that. That is forbidden. Okay, that was my bad then. Okay, fair. Okay, sir, in there. No more. None of that. Tabby slimes can be shot back through. Okay, cool. Let's see. What do we need and what is good? Tabbies can be shot in here. Because their stocks are up right now. The phosphors are down, however, so we're going to come over here. And we're going to also do that. We're going to quickly grab these as well. Puddle slimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay, so, puddles in here. E, if I can press the right button, jeez. You would think me to be a gamer. You would be correct. But sometimes I just astound myself by my own foolishness. Okay, activate that. Big ol' slurp. Phosphors. We will just suck out these phosphors, just in case they... Actually, I suppose they shouldn't be producing unless we feed them. That's fine, though, regardless. Better to just move all the stuff over while I'm doing so. Okay, ochres. Now, we did need some of these, so I'm going to... Before I just throw them in to feed the rad slimes, let's go and see how many we needed for that one quest. I call them quests, despite the fact that most people would call them just, you know, requests or missions, I suppose. Don't worry about it, it's fine. There we go. And now you want 2 odd ones. Okay, we can do that. That is something that we can definitely do. Okay, we don't have an auto feeder, so I suppose I'll just plop them in here. Eat up, young lads. I'll come over and absorb that later. How are the crystal boys doing? They're shooting crystals everywhere. That doesn't seem entirely healthy, but that's fine. We'll take the crystal plorts. And we will come over here. Ooh, that's a lot of odd onions. Odd onion. This farm, since I haven't harvested it for a while, is doing quite well, it seems. Okay, and I missed 1 carrot. Okay, odd onions. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to shoot all but 2 in. Boop, bop, bam, pow. Okay, carrots. Cool. We can... Ooh, I just realized there's an ochre here. Let me shoot the odd onions down. Ochre can go that way. Odd onions can go for the mission. And the carrots, I suppose we can probably throw them, I guess, just in with these lads. The rock boys. Or actually, let's get some pink slime. We haven't been farming these pink slimes for quite a while. they're probably getting a tad antsy by the fact that we haven't fed them. Okay, odd onions. Gives us pink and gives us crystals and a bit of money. Fantastic. Pink. Star mail received from Ogden. This is probably going to be Ogden being like, oh yes, now you can come to my house. You seem to like be making a name for myself and I would like your style, so let me cut right to the chase. I'd like to offer you a little job. Got a chunk of land on the outskirts of my property that has access to a place called the Wilds. Home to a rare fruit. Okay, I think, yeah. I do believe I know exactly where that is. The overgrowth, yeah, so it's over there. Alright, yeah, exactly as I predicted. Fantastic. In that case, if I'm able to predict stuff like that, I'm guessing I'm starting to get the hang of how stuff like this works. Which sounds good to me. Okay, let's slurp up some pink plorts real quick. Activate that. 28, so that should bring me to an exactly full inventory of pink plorts. Which, I see another one just got dropped there, so maybe that's not the best. We'll just shoot the heartbeats in here. Cool, cool, cool. Phosphor, crystal, and pink. Okay, phosphors are these ones. Not bad, not bad. Okay, there's a rocks. Okay, so we need to purchase additional storage. Oh. Do we... Oh, we already have 4. Okay, I didn't realize. My bad. Crystals go in here. And store these in here. Perfect. It did just occur to me, however, that we are... I mean, actually, pinks and phosphors, and rads, actually. Pinks, phosphors, and rads are what we need to be selling right now, damn. Okay, pinks, phosphors, and rads, I gotta remember that. 35, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cool. Now we'll take all the rads. Or we take all but 1. And then we leave that as a marker. Now we take our pinks. It's like what you do in Minecraft to just say, hey, this is where this goes. Water staying neutral. Cool, cool, cool. And all of a sudden, now we're dealing with a decent chunk of cash. I'm liking that. Okay, tank booster, we need to get that. I'd be surprised if that was not what our first thing was. Okay, now we've got a bit of money. Let's maybe... I'm thinking... You require an airnet and a music box. Just to chill out for a bit. Airnets, we want airnets for everyone, ideally. You could get an airnet, though it's not really a big deal. Airnet and auto feeder. Oh, we don't have enough money for the auto feeder. Okay. Because, well, ideally by having the situation set up like that, it means that there's nothing that can get out, so we should be good. Okay. Now, we've got a few things to do. As you can obviously see at the top of the screen, well, not the top, the right side of the screen, the game wants us to go and deal with our boy Ogden. So we're going to go and talk to him in just a moment. Once I, boop, bop. Actually, let's sell some of these as well. Actually, boop. Okay. Righto Taito Ogden, prepare to receive assistance from yours truly. We've got 1,000. Okay, I will also actually quickly dip down this way right before I go over there, because these lads, as much as I enjoy getting right up and close with them, let's do that and let's get ourselves an auto feeder, because, love radiation poisoning. Ockers. Nice, nice, nice. We got all of them. Ah, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does that. We'll crank up the speed at which it does that as well. How are you doing over here, lads? You've got the net, so they're safely in there. They're enjoying their ockers. We won't bother harvesting them just yet, because there's no real point to. Yep, stuff isn't good yet. We need more magmas. I'm probably not going to feed them too often, but magma is probably going to be one of those useful ones to get, since they always seem to be going up because of how little we sell them. So I should probably keep an eye out for that. Okay. And let's take a look at Ogden's Retreat. Oh, this is kind of cool. Can't go into his house. Can't go really anywhere over his actual base. Okay. Hi, thanks for coming down to my retreat and hearing me out on my offer, so let's get right down to business. I built this place years ago as a little vacation spot for myself. Later on I realized that it neighbors with a cluster of islands filled with primitive saber slimes. I called these islands the Wilds, and after exploring them, they revealed their true secret, the rare cucadoba fruit. What's a cucadoba? Well, it's only the most delectable, irresistible fruit in the known universe. Well, most people say it tastes like rotten cheese, but they're wrong. Anyways, I soon became obsessed with cucadobas, but I found myself quickly becoming too old and too slow to deal with the risk. You see, the wilds are home to hordes of feral slimes, the descendants of the ancient saber slimes that once hunted these lands. Collecting cucadobas is dangerous. And that's where you come in. I'll happily reward you for collecting these sweet, sweet cucadobas for me. Just deposit them into the custom range exchange here and we're in business. Collect enough of them for me and I'll start by giving you my secret miracle mix for your gardens. I'll also reward you with a block of my special spicy tofu for every 3 cucadobas. I have activated the teleporter to the wilds here at the retreat, and now it's yours to explore as you see fit. Just know that the warp network here is a little buggy. You won't always arrive at the same place, and you'll have to find a working teleporter to make your way back. It's buggy, I know, just be prepared. Right. Okay, so in other words, we come over here, and we just gotta harvest these fruits, just not getting our asses eaten, ideally. Where are we on the map? Okay, it doesn't actually show us where we are on the map. Okay, yeah, fair. I'm guessing that's a cucadoba. It is, in fact. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Fantastic. You would have to be crazy to collect these things, bruh. Don't be doing my boy dirty like that. Is that a tabby? Tabby... Saber... Oh, that's right, yeah. What are you? Okay. Note to self, that's not what... Actually, it might be what we have to do. Are you a saber hunter? Oh, damn. That's wacky and kooky and perhaps even crazy. Where did... I don't know if I actually managed to harvest that. Okay, into here. Saber Phospholargo. Ooh. Saber plorts. Interesting. Okay, so that's not the play. Okay. I guess, sure, we're right. Oh. A stone hen. Should probably grab them. Because we don't really have access to getting them back now, since we did kind of use all of them. Alright, phosphor boys. Eat up. Be gone. Just executed that poor fool. Don't really need those phosphors. Okay, up here we go. There's a cave way over there. Another cucadobas. And a stone hen. Very nice, very nice. I'm hoping I get to keep them so I can just start growing them back at base. So I'm going to guess that would be a bit too easy. Old Kukadoba and new Kukadoba. Ooh, hey, saber plort. Very nice. I'll take that. Oh, I guess that's what those brown ones were that we were looking at before. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good that we know that now, I suppose. Don't really need the stony chick, so we'll pop that there. Y'all can chill out. What are you? Oh, those are the tabbies that we were looking at before, all the weird looking ones. Kukadoba. Regular roostro. Regular hen. Okay, Kukadoba, Kukadoba. Very nice. Ooh, a crate. That's absolutely great. Okay, don't really care about any of that. The food, or the money is more what I care about. Which we get like a solid 40 out of it, so good with me. Okay, so that's probably where we should head to. Oh hey, Tars. Sir, I'm saving your life. You better appreciate it. Saber hunters. Actually, what we should do is we pop that. Bro. Eat, so I can obtain your plort. Wow, thanks game. It's like, oh, you may need this. Now we want to... There we go. Oh, hey, another plort. Excellent. Alright, Saber lad, where are you? I'm guessing that's the way back to his base. Though, I don't know. Oh, there's a secret thing there. Good to know, good to know, good to know indeed. There's sparkles going on up there. Don't know what that's about. Oh, that's not the right thing. Chicken, come back here. I require you. Ooh. Hey, don't be... Ah, jeez. They essentially took the hen and then just dipped off the edge. Bummer. Hen. Cool, cool, cool. Hmm. And more Kukadobas. There's the way home, it looks like. I don't know if I really want to go home just yet, because we're seeming to go pretty good. Casey gave us a star mail. Don't know who Casey is or why she's mailing me, but sure, whatever works. Okay, wait, get back. Ah, jeez. Oh no. Oh, bro. Okay. That's a... I don't like that. Ah, boy. I am disappointed by that. Jeez. That's only slightly a massive kick in the nuts. Alright, well, I suppose we know now what to expect. Let's maybe try that a bit. Actually, we'll hold off on going back in there. Cubes. Let me obtain some cubes real quick. And we'll bounce up here. So, of course, you know, naturally I missed all of the extra stuff around the back when I first came here to check this out. I'll grab some hens while we're here. Arthur, how's it going? That's all good. It's no biggie. We went on a big old adventure and then proceeded to die immediately. Ooh, another phosphor ornament. Nice. Apparently ornaments have started spawning around, so, I mean, it works, I guess. But I realized that I missed this entire area up here when I first came over this way. Hens. These hens are just chilling. I mean, they found themselves a good spot, but yeah. What's over here? Okay, let's not go that way. Right. So they're just chilling there. Let's come over here and let's open this up since it's somewhat close to us. Now where does this bring us? Into... Oh! Does this bring us... Hang on, I think I might know where we are. Maybe. Oh, okay, I get it. Yep, I know where we are. Because down there was where that large one was. So we've essentially found our loop around. That's quite convenient. But yeah, what's been happening? I ended up falling asleep kind of late last night, and well, that's why the stream is like now, I guess. And also, we opened up... I'm not going to risk that. I already just died to the water, I don't need to die again, preferably. So I would like to obtain more water, though it's not really a rush. Okay. I instinctively checked this area for Koroks, just because I have been playing a bunch of Breath of the Wild. Oh, hello, man. Oh, okay. Strange variant of tabbies that seem to have a fascination with shinies. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so in other words, basically, yeah. Don't injure yourself while looking for them. So it seems that... Yeah, okay, they don't actually leave plorts, they just give you money instead. Fair. I'm fine with that. A lot of berries, a water lad. Good thing I had some meat on me. Tabbies. Ooh. Oh, that one became a big lad. Jeez. There's a lot of carrots here. Interesting. More cubes. We'll absorb the cubes real quick. Don't suppose that it's worth getting up the top, though. That music, yeah, I was gonna say that music sounds like the music that they use when there's the tars. There we go. And taken care of. Very nice. I'm not gonna... You saw Ancient Gods Part 1 playthrough. Very nice. Yeah, Apparently, well, Chris pre-ordered it, so he's been playing it basically non-stop over the last while. And so much so, he did not message me to let me know that he would not be available for the podcast last night. Hence is why we didn't end up doing that. And then I'm like, okay, so are you coming or not? And he's like, oh, I'm working. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay, good, nice to know, but it's whatever. Yuri, how's it going? We've just been playing some Slime Rancher, seeing what's happening, you know, the usual. It is pretty chill, but we did end up just going in and exploring and then proceeding to die immediately after, so that was a bit of a bummer, but otherwise it should be alright. Oh, a big lad. Hello, sir. Pink orders don't have favourite foods, so I suppose we'll just give them everything we've got. A bunch of stone hens. I could probably go and grab a bunch of those carrots. I'm not really too stressed about spoilers. Ooh, we got another key. But I imagine the others might be a bit more agitated, or they might not like the spoilers, so be careful. Okay. There's a secret thing there. Oh, that's pretty fresh. That sounds like something that would be hella fucking dope. And yeah, so yeah, getting your bed back after not having it for a while is the best thing just in general. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this like opens or something. There's a secret there. I mean, yeah. Oh, I see. So you're gonna fight yourself. Is the vibe I'm getting from what you're saying. I imagine there'd be a dope remix of The One They Fear Is You. Oh, hell yeah, that sounds cool. Like, that's the sort of shit that I'm like, ooh, that sounds dope. Okay, let's try and jetpack up here. Oh, that just brings us to here. Alright, okay, we just wasted a bit of time. So, we can't actually suck this treasure pot. I had a moment the other day where I'm like, hang on. Do we just, like, have to carry them to, like, a point? Which is good that we don't, because that would be a massive pain. Cool. Cool, alright. So, now the other thing that we can do, now that we've opened that... Well, we've opened a couple of gateways. Let's go back and let's do the whole Ogden thing again, hopefully more successfully this time. Was that pink slime? Cool. Let's just head over here. We've got more phosphor ornaments to put up. And another teal stripey. Which are the two that we found before. So I know where to put them. And then we'll dip over that way. I'll throw the stone hen into the thing. Try to stop him from resurrecting. What, I mean, depends on what you mean by gave him immense power. Because I'm going to guess probably not Samuel Hayden specifically. Okay. Stone hen can go over there. We don't really have any way to do that. Q-berries are liked by these lads though. So if we come over here and we go auto feeder and we purchase that, we can shoot some Q-berries into here. Excellent. Oh, the Seraphim. Yeah. Well, the Seraphim is, if I'm not mistaken, technically... What is it? So the Seraphim is Vega, and the creator of the Seraphim, if I'm not mistaken, was Samuel Hayden. If I remember my Doom lore correctly. So we've got to get 75 of them for whatever that is. Alright, we are back here. Ah, geez. It just occurred to me that the plants haven't recovered their stuff. Wait, Saber Slime Mud Ball. Oh, contains Cucudobas. What exactly am I supposed to do with this? Do I just, like, fling it against the ground and smack it, or, like... Right. Water, perhaps? Oh, water, yeah. Wait. Water isn't doing it. I know, I'm lost. Yep, okay, cool. That's fine. Onwards we go. Let's hope our Cucudobas have respawned. Nope, that's just a regular one. Cucudoba. And we'll take a Cucudoba there. Oh, Hunter Lad, hello. You like your meat, don't you? I'm gonna quickly check in the Slimepedia. Let's see, slimes. We want the, not the Quicksilvers, we want the Saber Slimes. Favorite unknown, okay. Oh, okay. Seraphil Spencer. I'm guessing that's a different person then. Oh, I just realised there's a secret passage down around this way. Secret tunnel. Oh, and that's a way out. Fair enough. So I'm guessing there's multiple ways out then. Alright. Cool. Another Saber Slime Mud Ball. 5. Oh hey, there's one up here. Give me you. Yeah, I've got no clue. We are, however, going to come over here and obtain some stone hens, because we can use them to feed the sabers. Saber Phospho. Alright, give me preferably the other one. Cool. Are you the only one that finds it weird that Darkest Dungeon fanbase became one of the most toxic fanbases with the snap of their fingers? Thing is, people, like, that's just why I avoid being part of fan bases in general a lot of the time, just because it always ends up being like, you know, how does a fan base call itself a fan base properly if it's going to turn its back on the thing that they enjoyed that quickly? So generally, I'm like, okay, well, if people are going to do that, then I have no interest in being part of it. Doomslayer kills 2 of the strongest warriors in the universe that betrayed the humans, got blessed by hell power. Yeah, because wasn't that the whole thing of the father of the Icon of Sin? The whole thing was that he made the deal that essentially got his son changed into the Icon of Sin, and that was why you had to fight him up. Well, you had to. That's the edgy guy who powered up your sphere. And he's like, oh, go free my son, essentially, in lesser terms. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's badass and stupid. Like, to be fair, sometimes it's good to have those stories where it's just like, you know, this is overall a pretty weird and pretty stupid story. But that's fine because we get to sit there and beat the shit out of... Wait, do you mind? Out of demons for the fun of it. Cocodobas. Give me Cocodoba. No, pink slime, don't be trying that. None of it. We ain't gonna be having that here. Jeez. Saber plorts. Cocodoba. Doom has confusing names. Yeah. That's pretty accurate. Hang on, let me get somewhere safe so I can read it. Doom also has confusing as fuck lore for one reason, the names. Yeah, only thing is, Chris is the sort of person who can just be like, oh yes, this person, regardless of their name. Because he, is pretty good when it comes to that sort of stuff. It's a Q-berry. And then, yeah, Chris just knows all that sort of stuff because he likes his lore. Like, Chris is inherently known as the lore master between all of the boys. Who is Doomslayer? Doomslayer game guy. Oh, the fuck is about the novel version of Flynn Taggart. Yeah, well, Flynn Taggart, if I'm not mistaken, is the Doomslayer. Etc. Oh yeah, try and memorize it. Yeah, pretty much. Damn it. Come on, crate, you can... There we go. And we'll just shoot the phosphor plort and just absorb this one. The teal stripey, which I'm pretty sure is the one that we always end up with. Okay, I've got a singular water. Okay. Looks like I didn't need to use my singular water. How convenient. Give me Kookadoba. The Kookadobas. Do we even know the name of the... Oh yeah, that's right. I think isn't... Well, no, isn't Flynn Taggart the current one? The previous one was his father or something like that? I fucked if I know, really. I would have to mention it to Chris while he's over, while we're streaming at some point, and be like, hey Chris, what the fickety fuck? And he'd probably be able to explain it all. Because that's basically just how it works in general. Okay. There's another Kookadoba over here. I don't have any fruit, because fruit's a good way to get tabbies from the phosphors. Ooh. Well, no fruit that I want to be using, rather, because technically Kookadobas. But, yeah, Kookadoba down here. Slurped. Very nice, very nice indeed. Damn it. That Kookadoba was brown. Bro, do you mind? There is a chicken right here for you. Literally right here. Okay. Sure, whatever. The original... Wait. He's just a guy. Yeah, fair. Be on. Sent to the Shadow Realm, nerd. Did I buy the pulse thing? I did, in fact, actually. Yeah, good call. I completely forgot that was a thing. What if he gets added to Smash? I mean, Doomslayer, I imagine. Doom guy, yeah. One of those guys. Well, one of those names. Like, realistically, I feel they... Like, I really don't know if Sakurai would be too cared about using the... Oh, about trying to find some applicable name. It's just, he can just be Doom guy, who cares? Like, we literally have, like, Duck Hunt Duo sort of thing. Like, sure, a lot of them do have names, of course, but, yeah. So some of them as well are just like, oh yes, it's man from, you know, game, sort of thing. Man of Medan. What are those things? Oh, those are magmas. Tabby magmas. That's kind of wacky. Some would say perhaps even kooky, maybe even crazy. I say that way too much. I should probably stop, but oh well. His reveal is just going to be him ripping Ridley in half with a chainsaw. Yeah, the reveals have been getting somewhat brutal, which I can't say I'm necessarily against, but it's just like, interesting. There's a hunter there. We've got 21 Kookadobas. Maybe now is the time that we should head back. I don't really know what these things are. It's the Addams family. I keep seeing this thumbnail for a video where it's like why the Addams family was a monumental disaster that cost like a couple million or something like that. I don't know, I haven't watched it, but I'm like, okay, fair. Mario died by the creeper. Yeah, you want the final Smash to be the PFG 10,000. I actually could see that happening. You go, like, I don't know, a lot of the gunner type characters where he just shoots the, like, he shoots the ball across and it zaps everything. I could definitely see that, actually. Okay, we want to jump across. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hey, come here to me real quick. Jeez. Okay, 5. Okay, note to self: don't have enough water. Okay. Well, there goes that tabby. Absolutely helpless. Disappointing. I don't have any water. Oh, another Kookadoba. Got him. I suppose I could just probably slurp these guys and send them into the water. Nice try. That worked. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't suppose... I really guess this isn't the answer. It is! Okay. Fantastic. Sonic canonically punches people into Minecraft. Fair. Sonic is a god among men. No other Smash character can punch you into Minecraft. I mean, Steve can now, presumably. You can't just use a gun and destroy a planet to just kill a plumber. Can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. I really fucking love that. It is the fucking best meme I've seen in years. Like, hands down. Because, like, you know for a fact that that is just, like, so, like, overpoweredly stupid sort of thing. And I fucking love it, frankly. Come on, up we get. Up, come on. Come on. Up. No, we're not getting into that one. Okay. Rip. That's another tar. Alright, tar. As much as I would like to collect those magmas, I would rather keep what I've got at the moment. Oh, damn it. They just exploded the... Oh, that's a magma. Where is the other one? Oh, there it is. Don't mind me. Stop sprinting so I can just jump across here. Okay, so I've been over here for a little while. I need to probably get out of here. They also removed Steve's meat. What, does he just stand there now? That's kind of dumb. Hold a tar with your Slurpinator. And release it and immediately press Q. Fair. Alright, give me half a second. Nope, okay, I need to release it. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so it can bite me while it's here. Just fucking get sent. I didn't even release them in the proper way. Hang on. Let me use it with this one. Hey. Sometimes when I release the button, it releases it. Goodbye. Absolutely fucking sent. In his victory animation. Why? That, like, feels like something that didn't need to be removed. I mean, I guess people saw it as a slight bit too BM. Oh no, it's probably something to do with, like, I don't know, vegetarians or something. Everyone chucking a tantrum because he eats steak. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Wait. Okay. Okay, ideally we do want to find a way out of here. tabby. Hey, hey, no. Give me that. Send a chicken to Mars. I could. Give me half a moment. Where is the chicken? Firstly, well, I can't hold on to chickens, but oh, there's a ball here. Oh, that's not a way out, is it? Nope, that's a disabled one. Bummer. I'm trying to be extremely careful that I don't fall in water. Okay, we end up... Oh, jeez, we keep going in a big circle. We're here again. Check the Discord. Okay, hold on. In memes, I presume. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, I kinda get it. Okay. I almost clicked save and quit, that would have been bad. Yeah, okay, I kinda get it, given that photo. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, just reposition it, I guess. Kookadobbers. Oh, hang on. Here's a passageway. Okay, that brings us to here, which, for one, I can absorb the tabby. Well, not the tabby, the saber, rather. Okay, wasn't there one of those mud balls around here? Here's the mud ball. Smash Ultimate 9.1. The circumcision update. Oh no. That's going to be a bit of a yikes from me. Okay, there was a way out down this way. Let's take it. Even though I would like to obtain one more Kookadoba. Is there any Kookadobas around here? I'm not seeing them. Okay, our way out. That's going to be a bit of a yikes. That's a lot of tofu. It never quite fills you up. Oof. Okay, fair. Alright, let's head back to the farm then. So what exactly does this tofu do? I pressed F1 way too late. Resources. Kookadobas. Favorited by Ogden Auditors, rather. Righto-tighto. Oh, the garden's replicator will reject it. Understandable. Favorited by none. So if a slime is hungry, they're always willing to eat more. It's almost as if tofu isn't a real food at all. Oof. Can't be planted, only fed. Okay. So in other words, not really useful. But sure, we'll take it. Let's go this way, I guess. So we've got sabers and we've got hunters. How's our stonks looking for these two particular types? Sabers are up. And hunters are also up. Very nice. Okay, we're doing quite decent with money actually right now. Spicy tofu. I suppose it's a way that you can just feed literally anything. So actually what I'll try and do, if I feed it to the magma, does it start doing that? I don't know. If it's like the ultimate food for anything, it could be good. Wait. Oh, okay. This is actually quite good. Very nice. So in other words, we can just use this to replicate the type that we need. Excellent. Might be wise to stack up on a couple of these. What we'll do here is let's get our auto feeder and a plort collector. Excellent. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. How could you tell? Okay, hang on. What do you feel are some characters that are basically inevitable for Smash? Not just Ultimate, but Smash in general. Yeah. I mean, most of the ones that I would really... I mean, ideally Spyro. I always say Spyro is my go-to of, like, what I want to see. But that's because, I mean, that is exactly what I want to see. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, those sort of characters. They're too big to not be in Smash, even if they're from, what, Xbox and Sony, I guess? Oh, not Sony. Wait, no, hang on. Oh, no, I'm dumb, don't mind me. Yes. From Sony, specifically. Who is inevitable. I mean, ideally, I do think Spyro, to some degree, is inevitable. As long as, you know, presumably the companies can get their shit together. They're from Activision. Fair. Isn't Activision owned by, like, Sony, though, at this point? I don't know, I don't really look into this stuff too often, so I can't tell. I can't speak from knowledge. It's more just guessing at this point. Okay. Crash is more likely than Spyro. Yeah. But I would like to see both of them, frankly, but... I mean, are we talking in a ideal world where it's basically any big character can be part of it, or are we just talking, like, as it currently is, who are we expecting to see next? Because, frankly, I don't really know who we're going to see. I don't really think about it too often to really put much thought into it. But, yeah. Okay. Who is most likely at this point in time? I reckon at this point the next character we're going to get is going to be so far like out of base that none of us are going to have like known who it is, sort of thing. That's my guess. Leo Ferguson, thanks for following. Sorry that the front bit of your name got chopped off there. I'm not... let me quickly actually fix that, because alert box, it did not occur to me that it would be chopped off. How's it going? Do you have any suggestions on who you think could be next for Smash? Because I'm not particularly too sure, but yeah. You want to say Master Chief, but you think if Doom Guy gets in, that's going to be one too many Microsoft characters. Yeah, I mean, you say one too many, but like, I don't think they really are thinking about how many of each character there are. I would be definitely down to see like Doom Guy in Smash. I really think that would be quite cool. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I don't really know. Like I said, I haven't really put too much thought into it, because usually it's just like, oh yeah, I suppose we'll get what we get, sort of thing. Okay, let's just throw some carrots in there. Oop, okay, very nice. Doom Guy versus Master Chief needs to happen somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely get down with seeing something like that. If we're going... like, because Halo just recently came out, so I could see it as a good... what's the word? A good promotion situation. Or actually, did Halo come out, or is that still in announcement phase? I don't know. I haven't really ever played Halo very much. But yeah, regardless, yeah, I could definitely see that being a good thing, because, like, I kind of get that they wanted to announce the whole Minecraft thing right before Minecon. True, yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it, I'd be down for it. Like, yeah, overall, I think it would be pretty cool. We'll start that doing the absorption while we come over here and quickly check the stocks for the rock market. Rockets are up. Okay, let's sell some rock plorts. You think Steve was their E3 pick, but yeah. I mean, I could definitely see it. Like, that feels about right, I would say. Oh, hey, we got a new quest here. Ogden or Victor. Let's go Victor. Rad slime's a natural evolutional result of exposure to foreign matter. Oh, geez, we don't have a hunter or a honey yet, so I guess we don't really worry about that much. Let me throw up another teal stripy ornament. There. Oh boy, we're going to need to be absorbing these. You don't think Min Min would be their E3 pick in the slightest. True, true. I mean, yeah, I would imagine, yeah, that does feel about right, that they would have picked Steve for E3, because that's like big enough for it to be good. Although you thought it was kind of weird for them to announce the series that they would be from. Well, because didn't they? Are you referring to how they announced that Arms would be the next character? Because I think I remember that happening, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Okay, fair. Yeah, because I do seem to remember that happening, but yeah, I mean, I feel like their whole thing was that they wanted to kind of drum up a bit of hype, but like, all of us were just sort of like, oh, Arms, okay, sure. Because, I don't know, everyone that I've talked to that's played Arms was like, oh yeah, it was okay. Like, that's literally like the sort of response that they tend to give of, yeah, I mean, it was alright, I guess. Maybe it was a double? Yeah, possibly. Though, I mean, I suppose, well, at the end of the day, I feel like that's a guarantee that they would have won E3 for like, what, 3 years in a row? You liked Arms when it was free. Okay, fair. I was was unaware that it was free for a period of time. But yeah, I mean, shows how much I really play my Switch nowadays. Which, back when Smash came out, I was on my Switch a lot more often, but nowadays it's like, I mean, mid-term uni, I'm usually on my computer for most of the time. Not to mention I can't really stream playing on the Switch at the moment, so it is what it is, I guess. And I just went like autopilot fully while we've been doing this, and it feels like we're going to get real close to getting the lab actually unlocked, which would be nice. Hopefully we can finish putting all of these in before the stocks change. Though I'm expecting to see a massive drop in the price of the rocks when it changes, assuming it works properly like stocks. Because we are flooding the market, so naturally the price is going to go down massively. Again, that is assuming that it has a basic stocks sort of mechanic, where it like looks at how many things have been sold of a type. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, this fighter's pass seems to be breaking some made rules. Like, I mean, I don't think. Well, I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing Nintendo themselves didn't exactly set those rules. Though, again, I don't really know. Because, like, everyone always says, like, these are the rules of which they've been following at the moment, but it seems more like correlation rather than causation. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I can kind of see the Arms characters trying to drum up hype for Arms, because to my knowledge it's not been doing too well. But again, I'm not really entirely sure. Like, I'm just making guesses based on the fact that I know that everyone I know who's got Arms was like, it was alright, sort of thing. Phosphors. How's Phosphors doing right now? Phosphors are up. I suppose I should sell them and that should push us to 10,000. No, I reckon if we're gonna see Waluigi, I reckon it's gonna be a situation of like the final fighter character of the pass. Just like, okay, you guys you guys have been asking for it since the literal start. Here it is, just to shut everyone up, sort of thing. Which is personally, if I wanted to put Waluigi in, that's how I would probably do it, just in a way to try and spite everyone. But that's just me as well. Just like, alright, fine, I'll put it in, but when it's bad, don't come complaining to me, sort of thing. Alright, we have 10,000, so that means, firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to Star Mail. What's happening? The Death Hike, Casey. Hi, Bart. Hi, B. Do you remember when you took me hiking? And know how serious you were about the whole outdoors thing? And your idea of a hike just about killed me. Showed up in normal clothes and shoes, and you were decked out and had packing gear. It was a nightmare. I think it was around the 5-mile mark when I realised I was drenched in sweat and ready to collapse, and I realised our ideas of fun were two very different things. You weren't even out of breath. Fair. That is how it be occasionally. What if Waluigi gets added and he's just bottom tier? I could see that. Like, that would be one of those sort of things where I could definitely see that happening. Of just like, well, I don't know what you expected, it's Waluigi. It's not like he's got top tier abilities. And it's just the way of, like, pure spite. Which probably wouldn't be the best move in terms of marketing, but I think it would be quite interesting to say the least. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. The barn. Oh, we got more things here. Okay, cool. Time to get crafting. The barn has all the equipment you'll need to begin crafting gadgets using slime science. Gadgets use speech, I can do it. Gadgets include useful utilities to aid in exploring, defensive turrets, decorations, and more. Oh, hang on. Oh, treasure pod. Maybe this is our way to unlock treasure pods now. The refinery. Try shooting a plort into the refinery. Remember, any resources deposited cannot be removed. Okay, that's this thing. Right. So you just put basically all the stuff in here. Also, the Monster Hunter movie is a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could see there being the Monster Hunter stuff coming up, I guess. I know Monster Hunter does have some spirits, I'm pretty sure. Also for Monster Hunter Mii costumes haven't come back since Smash 4. I mean, but yeah, there is spirits, I'm pretty sure, from Monster Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. We already have Wrathloss, yeah. Oh, true, yeah, that's a full boss, isn't it? Yeah, that's the whole thing. I built this lab after meeting a slime scientist and learning about the wonders of plort technology. I figured it would be fun to tinker with on rainy days. I only nearly blew myself up 3 times, which is pretty good given my tendency for that sort of thing in my other hobbies, but it soon became a reminder that I have a thirst for adventure, and being cooped up in a barn all day wasn't ever going to satisfy that thirst. Soon I began to set my sights for horizons beyond this ranch, and once I got thinking on it, further still. Cool. So I should probably go and grab the oil and some plorts. What's that? Little pod thing? Sure. Where else do we go from here? And I suppose I should probably check around the back. Oh, there's another thing over here as well, damn. Yeah, the ocean. Oh, a back entrance, I guess. Fascinating. Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, I could have sworn, I'm pretty sure isn't there a Monster Hunter boss? Like, pretty sure that's a thing. Oh damn, we should probably absorb some of these. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'll shoot some beats in there, why not? I meant to shoot that in, but whatever works. Okay, we're overflowing with crystals. Ultimate has shown they're fine with reusing spirits like Min Min. True, true. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I think the whole thing it comes down to is what's going to be a fun spirit. So, like, what would they use from Monster Hunter that would be fun and enjoyable? Because I suppose you could have, like, default Hunter X sort of thing, like they did with Steve, but... yeah. Okay, we're already maxed out on rad plorts, damn. Okay, I'll come over here. Let me grab some primordial oil. Let's go. I think it's here. Slurp that, jellystone, and 2 of them. Cool. And we'll just deposit all of this into Cell. You feel Smash maybe needs another fighting game character, like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, or Soul Calibur. Yeah, I could kind of see that, but... I mean, I suppose you need to look at how the response was for Terry if they're going to go something along those lines. I mean, to be fair, Terry, overall, I enjoyed playing as him, so I could definitely get down with it. Okay. Don't suppose I can shoot water in. Nope. E to activate, okay. Sure, the builder's shop, that's here. Allows you to purchase blueprints. Oh, okay, fair. Apiary, pink teleporter. Oh, cool, so custom stuff. So, warp depot. Fair, fair. Alrighty. Well, thank you for coming and all that good sort of stuff. I'll catch you later on. Drone. That sounds pretty cool. Med station. Fair. Hydro turret. Slime ball hoop. Fair. Number 1 slime stage. Okay, fair. So that was actually a thing that Arthur was saying before. Pink slime lamps. Novice Gordo snare. Fair. Makes sense, I suppose. And we have the novice drill already. So I suppose we want the novice pump. Allows you to siphon underground resources. Lasts 1 cycle. Sure. Oop. So we did that. Now what do we do? Cool. The fabricator. Once you have a blueprint, the fabricator allows you to craft gadgets using resources. Give it a try. So we need rocks and pinks now. Alright, I suppose that's the next thing we got to do. I suppose I'll quickly dip through and grab more radiation stuff. T for gadget mode. Oh, okay, fair. Surprised I haven't accidentally ended up doing that. Oh. So there's like default places for that sort of stuff. And then I'm guessing you can be a bit more creative with it if you're feeling like it. Okay, let's absorb some of these rad plorts. And now we just slurp it all up. And it's back to 100 already, damn. Place site. Okay, well we can't do that yet, so be patient game, jeez. How's the stocks going? Stocks are going up. Okay, now's the time to sell. Seems good to me. Cool, cool, cool. We won't worry about that quest because we just simply can't do it. Alright. We're just cashing in at the moment, it seems. Hey, okay, there you go. I was gonna say, hey game, you want to put it into my inventory or nah? Okay, and then we slap the button and get it all slurping back up. And hey, we're actually not maxed out at the moment. That's good, that's good, I think. Sure, let's just cash in, I guess. Okay, now we just boop, 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 slap all that in there. And I think the other thing we can do is if we come in here real quick, we get our rewards club, we purchase our porch upgrade, and we can get some colors and stuff. Oh, very nice. Huh. I mean, so that's kind of weird because it feels like they would have had to dug out Oh no, hang on. Oh no, I suppose. Oh, that's where the... Okay. So they've basically pushed the stairs here. That's fair. I mean, it looks kind of cool anyways. I can get down with it. Okay, let's grab some of these so we can feed up our rock boys. Very nice. Okay. Oop, oop. Nope, those are carrots. Let me take these real quick. Shoot the carrots in there, and then the heartbeats here. Not bad, not bad. Activate that, and then we'll slurp up all of these rock plorts. Now, these rock plorts, however, we're going to throw... I think we should throw them into the system over here. Very nice. Yeah, I suppose that's just a Slumpedia thing now. Righto Taito, whatever works. Okay, and then here we can activate that to look through what we need, but we're just going to shoot these in. Cool. Now we swap over here. We need more pink plorts, and then we should be right to start looking into creating this novice drill. Now, I don't know what it means by lasts one cycle. Does that mean that it's destroyed afterwards? Because that sounds unfortunate, to say the least. Pink slime lamp, slime stage. So, my guess as well is this is... So that's just blueprints, right? So, theoretically, if we can just, you know, click our fingers and just buy all of them, that's probably the way to go, I think. Because we probably, once we have all these blueprints, we don't need to buy them again, I'm hoping. That's how I at least imagine it would go. So we can get to that. Now let's quickly also dip over here where we have the other farm going. We'll grab these pogo fruits since we need to farm up a bunch of blues real quick. And we'll use the cubes for our phosphors, ideally. Not bad indeed. Take these. Pogos. Pogos. Hens. Carrots. More hens. So we can grab some magma. We need to go and get more magmas, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. This also feels like a spot where we should move the chicken farm to. This feels right for a chicken farm, I reckon. Okay, you are coming towards me. Very nice, very nice. Carrots. Cool. Chicken. Yeah, I reckon let's coop here. We'll grab this and that. And then we'll just shoot these chickens in here to breed up and do their thing. Now I do believe, so the hens, I think, my guess on the way it works in this game is that the hens lay the eggs and then the roosters fertilize them. I'm going to guess that's how that works. That's how I would probably program it in. You have to have the presence of a rooster if you want the eggs to actually hatch. So I suppose that's to be seen soon enough. We'll just take a moment to just get ourselves a bunch of hens. Let's see. Okay, cool. So this should work. We'll grab the water or the puddle plorts. I feel that's probably worth getting as well. Okay. Hey, wait, over here. Stay in the water. None of that. Okay, carrots. Don't know how that carrot ended up flying off this way, but that's fine. Carrot in there. Pogos can also go in here. Now we shoot the cubes in here. And now we wait, assuming I can fire the cubes in properly. Oh damn, so we're already up to like a couple of plorts here. Not bad, not bad. And we'll vacuum these real quick. And just a few here, not bad, not bad. Okay, tabbies we can get to later on. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Puddles, pinks, and phosphors. Not bad. And in they go. Cool, okay, so that's there now. Now if we come over here, we've got enough plorts. Let's fabricate this. Onward to science. Very nice. Now, so it was T for the fabrication menu. So we've got a few things we could put around here. E to activate. Install. It's installed permanently until demolished. Okay, so maybe we should plot that here. Oh, it's a small little thing. Okay, get going, I guess. We gotta wait 12 minutes. Science class passed. That covers the basics of slime science. To learn more, check the slime section in your Slimepedia. I don't recall seeing drills working like that, but hey, I'm not a slime scientist, so I suppose I don't really know. We're just gonna let that do its thing. Luckily, the volume isn't too loud. Now, we've got this stuff just grinding and getting stuff going. Let's actually check what we can do here. Thora. Up too late last night. Need a few things. 6 rocks, 6 chickens, 10 carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rocks. 6 chickens, 10 carrots. 6 chickens. 6 chickens, 10 carrots. Carrots we should be able to just walk out into the range and find very quickly. Oh, actually, maybe we should farm some more phosphors real quick. Now that we've got a ton of inventory capacity. Jeez, this game's being very generous with giving me phosphors right now. Okay, I literally can't hold any more phosphors. Okay, 5 carrots there. Now I suppose we grab the other ones here. 10, perfect. Phosphor plorts. Sure, let's grab the phosphor plorts, why not? It's always better to have them and need them than to need them and not have them. Wait, hang on. Have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. That's the one. Cool. Chickens. Ooh, honey plorts. That's going to be good to keep a hold of. I suppose I will pop them there. Get some honey. Roosters. Rooster. Boop, boop. Oh, that one missed. Come on. None of that. You know where you need to be. In you go. Now, elder briar hens. Oh, those are different. So I should probably grab them and hold on to them because it's always good to have, well, have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. I did say that before. Okay, we've got phosphor slimes. So we can just absolutely fill the absolute living crap out of this this chamber with a ton of phosphor slimes. Up until it goes wrong and they start escaping. An email from Casey being like, hey, make sure you don't fill up your inventory or your guys too much. Let's see. Yeah, well, okay, this is a follow-up to the hike. Oh no, hang on, the van. What's this in regards to? regarding the van. Okay, not much. It wasn't that bad. You just don't have the fortitude to make it as an artist, I guess. You can climb a mountain before breakfast, but can't spend a few days in modestly accommodated. Breaks down only half the time. Vintage touring van. The van literally caught on fire when we were driving it. Okay, fair. Understandable. I'll tell you what. I would probably not want to drive in a van that catches fire randomly as well, frankly. Treasure. Ooh, what? Hey. What's this? What is this? Treasure cracker. Oh, fuck. 4,000. Alright. Rad slime, start producing. Let's go, boys. So I'm guessing that depending on the tier of that we have, is the tier of treasure things we can crack. And now here is what I was saying before, where I have completely forgotten where all of the things are, but it's good to have it than to need it, and not need it not to have it. Okay. Luckily, I should still remember where a few of them are. A lot of them are just in places where you just have to fly around. Okay, let's sell some rad plorts if now is the time to sell them. Suppose we can take a check in a minute. No new missions yet. Cool. Okay, flat 36, that's good enough for me. Okay, we're already like halfway to what we need. We're doing good. Okay, cool. That's all good with me. Okay, now we just gotta take these. And I suppose we should probably grab the crystal ones as well. Avoid radiation poisoning. I've never actually let myself get to the point of radiation poisoning, so I don't really know what happens. But I don't really want to just find out, frankly. Odd onions. Onions. Oh yeah, I fully forgot that we can just grow carrots here. That's fine. Okay, we'll shoot all these in. And it looks like the crystal thing is full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly come over here, grab the carrots from the ground. We're going to use them to grow up some pink slimes, I'm thinking. And we'll just see what happens with that. Cool. Carrots. Or, new plan, we don't do them with the pink slimes, and we instead do them with the rad slimes, because that's one carrot for like 30 or so, as opposed to one carrot for like 8. And that's going to mean that we can very quickly get over here and absorb up some crystal plorts. Very nice. Y'all are having fun in there. Cool. Sounds good to me. Rads and crystals. There's some fruits there that we can get for stone. Crystals are up. Very nice. Rads are still 36. Magmas are quite high. I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing tilde instead of 1. Cool. Now we have enough to crack open our treasure. Very nice. And we'll take that as well. So we have, I believe that was energy if I'm not mistaken, so now our energy should be 250 as well. Very nice. Cool. Y'all are all chilling. Heartbeats. Again, we will throw them in here. Phosphors and pogos. Pogos can go in there. And we'll take the phosphors and we'll drop them over here. That should be right. How you doing? Ready. Oh. Slime fossils. And it exploded. Okay, cool. What does slime fossil do? Not slime food. An uncommon resource obtained with a drill. And prize for the ancient materials they contain. Slime fossils are like nature capturing a moment in time. Define them and we can fabricate better things, essentially, is what I'm saying. Okay, in they go. And 4. Cool. And press E to open pod. Oh boy, what are we getting? Ah. Deep brine. Honey, the hexacombs. Strange diamond. Ooh, those sound pretty cool. Deposit. This all feels like deposit stuff, I'm going to guess. Hexacombs, again, deposit. Oh, that's the wrong place. In here. Cool. And novice. I'm guessing there's no way to upgrade them yet. Because we want the novice apiary. It's better that we have it and need it not have it. I've been saying that a ton today. Let's fabricate 2 of them. Apiary, honey plorts. Okay, well we can't do that yet. Utilities, curios. What is this? Bloody thingy. Need to activate. We'll install that. And we'll just install that here. Cool. T out of that. Fantastic. Okay, cool. I messed that one up. Fantastic. What can we do? I suppose we should probably go and look for some more of those treasure things. It seems though given how much they give us, we might have to do that slowly. Because if we're getting 3 per, that's going to be brutal. It's going to be good for the loot, of course, but it's going to be brutal in terms of, like, you know, inventory space. Okay, try and maybe avoid taking radiation damage if we can. And let's just absorb a few more rad plorts. Hopefully we can get some money. And with that money, if we get to 2,400, I think we should get a new level as the thingy. Where it says 4 up in the top corner, we'll get that leveled up. Rad plorts, how you doing? Not bad, not bad. We should be right, that should be 2,400 worth, I reckon. Okay, apparently I am very incorrect. Fantastic, gotta love it. Honey plorts. Huh, I'm just thinking. Oh, here's a quest. Who we got? Ogden. We'll go Ogden, our boy. Sometimes I like to take a nap in the moss blanket, but those darn boom slimes always wake me up. Okay, 5 cubes, 6 hearts, 3 oka-okas. 5 cubes, 6 hearts, 3 oka-okas. Well, we're going to have to wait a little bit for that. We don't really have the situation going right now. However, we can come over here. I think the oka-okas should be ready. Yep. And we should go and check the hearts, I believe. Not the hearts, rather the cubes. Oka-okas. We will use this as an opportunity to collect some of these, so we can sell them. Okay. Suppose I'm just quickly checking through here. We'll grab the rocks because I think we can sell them as well. Either that, or we want to deposit them into the science lab. Yeah, let's go and we'll sell the rads. Rads should bring us, hopefully, to being able to purchase, yep, the upgrade. Very nice. Unless it's 2,500, in which case I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh boy, okay. I can't believe that this is how they're going to treat me. Okay, cool. Now, we come over here. Rewards Club, purchase. Very nice. Okay, from the corporation, I'm guessing that's how we do the stuff. Chroma Pack's now available. We're now Skylark 1. Nice. The Chroma Packs allow new color schemes for the Ranch House, Backpack, and Ranch Tech, allowing you to stand out, blah blah blah, etc. Please note that by the time you've likely read this, we've already installed a Chroma Pack terminal just outside the home. Covertly installing machines outside your home quickly and reliably. That is what I like to hear. Oh, here. Excellent. Cobalt. How does that look? Yeah, kind of cool. Let's see. Milkshake. Absolutely fabulous. What else do we have? Tomatillo. Oh, I said select that, preferably. Green. Not the biggest fan of the green. This one feels kind of cool. I do quite like that. Cool. Tech. Oh, okay, so that's these things. Okay, fantastic. Maybe we go What? Ah, jeez, damn. Kenpeki? We can't choose Cobalt for this. Can we go Kenpeki for that? What does that look like? Kind of fancy, kind of fancy. Maybe what we go is we go Cobalt for the house. And then for the back we also go Cobalt. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm grooving with it. Looks pretty fresh. Cool. That seems pretty good to me. Now let's get over here. Just quickly seeing if I can get up here and find any other secrets while we're here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, bummer, but no biggie. Okay. Rock plorts, the ockers we need to deposit, and then we can go and look for the other fruits and vegetables. Okay, you in here. Cool. What else do we have? Novice. Okay, we need more pinks for that. How you guys doing? 8 minutes and 8 minutes. Cool, cool, cool. Right. Ockers need to be deposited. Suppose we'll quickly check hearts. We don't have the hearts yet. Ockers 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll throw the rest of them over here with my rad boys, and then I'm going to use that as an opportunity to come over. Oh boy, that's a lot of rads. Jeez. And rad slimes can go back. Okay, oh boy. It is suddenly getting very dangerous for me to do stuff like that. Now, I do believe there is a secret treasure pod. If we come over here. Maybe not on that side. Yeah, if we come down this way. Over here. A more advanced treasure cracker is required. I see. I see, said the blind man to his deaf dog. Now, we just gotta wait because I don't want to fall into the water. It's not going to be a big deal, but it's just going to waste the entire in-game day. And I prefer to not have that happen, if possible. Okay, yeah, there's a blue one as well. Jeez. So in other words, our treasure finding skills might not even be worth going... We might not be worth going for a big treasure find or treasure exploration at the moment. Ooh, hey, a treasure. Speaking of treasure, boop. And a phosphor ornament, very nice. So it's occurring to me now that these phosphor ornaments are not as valuable as I thought they were. Oh, here we go. E to open pod. Give me good loot, please. Ooh, lava dust. Deep run of lava dust. That's cool. A survey on the state of matter answered undecided. My favorite survey result, I guess. Pogo fruit. Purchase one, get one. Ooh, hello big lads. Maybe I should grab some chickens while I'm here. Get my water. Ooh, hey. It'd be appreciated if you didn't do that, thanks. Be gone. Give me chicken. I said be gone, fool. Give me chicken. chicken to me. Very nice, as you can see. Cool. That was a bit of a waste, not gonna lie, but we did get that lava dust, so at least that's a thing, I suppose. Maybe I should dip around the back of here and see if there's anything useful. Just waiting for the jetpack to, or the energy to recover. Okay. That's right, we were also meant to go and look for those, or grab our cubes, weren't we? Speaking of seeing one right there. It's fine, I can just grab them all as a big group. Oh yeah, that's right, I can actually just use that portal to get a bit further out. That might be useful. Ooh. The jetpack isn't actually as consumptive as it used to be, which is also good because, you know, the fact that we are using it quite often is nice. And being able to use it quite often is also nice. Okay, let's get back to the base and we can deposit this lava dust and deep brine, and we can throw the ornament up. I'm thinking we put the ornament... I've just been doing it around the actual like base of, or the spot where I put all of the phosphors, so it's kind of fitting. Just enjoy the nice chill music in the background. How are you doing? 3 minutes. Okay, cool. We've got enough time to do whatever we need to do. It's a shame that the ornaments don't really actually glow. Alright, we've got our chicken squad. Fantastic, nothing to do there. Jeez, people are going off in one of their chats at the moment. They're discussing doing a new D&D module, and I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, I guess I'll tag along. I'm cool either way. One more cube, nice set of 20, very fresh. Ah, so much to do now that we got a bunch of keys to open up a bunch of stuff, damn. I just realised that we haven't even gotten maps for certain areas up here. What's that? Oh, it's a teleporter home. Okay, fair. I saw like a little arrow looking thing and I was like, I'm not entirely sure what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the cube areas go to the phosphors, if I'm not mistaken. They love these things. Cool. Now we come over here and we get our radishes. Here we go, come on, there we go. Heartbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom plorts, phosphor plorts, chickens. Yep, all good with me. The money is really what I care about, frankly. And we'll throw some of these in, have some fun. Produce some plorts for me. Plort collector, purchase. So it occurred to me that this is fully, like, basically unupgraded apart from the height and the net. So we'll get those going. We'll go and deposit the booms. I think... How much do they sell for, actually? 53. Maybe we'll put them in there. And phosphors, for the sake of getting out of the inventory, we'll do that. Cool. What's our next upgrade going to give us for the reward? The archers? 3,000. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Noted. Okay. I suppose let's head out this way then. Actually, I might know where another one of those treasure pods are off the top of my head. We'll just float our way up here. Oh, that's a purple one. Jeez. How are they going to do me like that? Quite easily, I imagine, actually. Okay. yeah, we'll come to here. And then we can use this height, because I'm pretty sure every time we start jetpacking, there's like a max height we can reach. Oh, that's a blue one. Ah, oh, man. Really? You're going to do me like that? And let's just make a jump for it. See if we can reach all the way over here. It looks like we will. Very nice. Wait for our energy to recover so we can start moving at faster speeds. I do quite like the speed that you get with your sprint. It feels good. It feels right. Let's actually go through here, because we haven't checked out this way for a while. Now we've got some new torches and... not torches, new abilities rather. And I just saw the torch and immediately that's the word that came out of my mouth. Cool. I'm out of energy. Bummer. I went for a jump to see if I could get to a treasure pod, but nope, I guess not. Here's one, however. Alright, slime fossils. Fantastic. Let's grab the boom slimes while we're here. We've been running a tad low on them. We'll come over this way as well. K9, how's it going? Move fast. Probably a good call, yeah, definitely. I don't know what that's specifically in reference to. Low. Not entirely sure what you're referencing, but I mean, getting low is the best thing to do. Oh well. Yeah, how's it going though? We are hopefully absorbing some of these boom slimes. You would have thought I would have built up some radiation tolerance given the fact that I'm like constantly around the radiation ones, but I guess not. Good. You. I'm not too bad. Not too bad. We well, I ended up not getting to sleep for a long time until like 3 AM last night, which is long for me generally. And then, well, I mean, hence is why we're streaming at this time of day. Though I suppose this is kind of the normal time of day for streams, so it's not really anything too odd. But I've been trying to do some earlier streams to see if I can, you know, get things done in the day. Because generally I find if I spend most of my day streaming, then I end up basically then after streams have to grind out a lot of work. And I think having an earlier stream just gives me more time to do stuff like that. But it's no big anyways. Nothing there that I'm really too worried about. Get past them. There's a green, that's what I'm looking for. Excellent. What do we get now? In Doginium. Okay. Ornament can go there. A strange diamond. Let's also... Oh no, this is the crystal place, isn't it? Jeez. Let's maybe not be here. I would like to possibly set up a portal now that I'm thinking about it. That allows us to take it, or that we can take from there, like the crystal area, to our home base. That would be nice. Okay. What's our fastest way back? I guess just running, getting quick, going fast. All that good sort of stuff. Let's see. Okay. We're going to take a bit of radiation damage, but it's not the worst. We've got like a ton of rad slimes back at base, and our radiation goes way, way quicker than I would like it to. Come on, up. Oh, hey, I fully missed this. Come on, don't make us take up extra inventory, please. Oh, what the? Minty grass patch, blueprint acquired. Oh, okay. So I guess that's another thing to take note of. What is that? Another phosphor ornament? Okay, well we don't have... It's no point in grabbing it, we've already got a couple of them. So, okay, so we get blueprints as well as... blueprints as well as items, it seems. Which is probably a good thing, I would say, because if we got items that we hadn't found before, and there's another cave near the bridge. Wait, which one? The bridge over here, I think? Or do you mean over this way? Oh, do you mean this one, I think, is the one you're referring to? Where you, like, jump off the bridge and come down here? Yeah, I'll probably have to go and do that one afterwards, because I'm going to deposit a bunch of this stuff. I hate having to leave things behind in a lot of games, especially this one. The broken bridge. Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, I'll head back out there in a minute, because I do believe I think I've gone and ended up there before. But if I'm going looking for treasure, I might as well go out that way. See if I can get through. Ah, jeez. That's the one bummer, is that energy does take a little while to recover, but oh well. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I might have been there before, I might not have. I suppose we'll see in a moment. Okay, let's throw you in there. Have fun. Okay, now we're going to drop the slime fossils and the diamond and such over to the lab over this way. Once our energy is recovered. And I think actually our drills should be done. Yep, they're doing their little dance. They're just chilling. Okay, we will deposit this before collecting it so we don't end up with extra stuff. Indigonium. Oh, indigo, right. Cool. Jellystone and slime fossils. I'm guessing that's what these things mainly give us. Which, if I'm guessing correctly, that means that we're going to have to use jellystones and slime fossils to get other stuff. Right, we've got the minty grass patch. Interesting. In that area. Fair. Decorations. Right, let's come here. What is the decorations? Oh, geez. Oh, man, that's kind of expensive. Damn. Right. Alright, yep, let's head back over there. See if we can find the cave. We want to be going this way, I believe. Low on pink. Yeah, it's one of those things where we have a bunch of pink slimes there, but I usually go and feed everything else, so we end up pretty low on that stuff. Like, heartbeats I could give to pinks for the... Well, I could give them to the pinks for pink plorts, or I could give them to the rocks for double the rock plorts, because they're the favourites. So that's just usually what I end up doing. It's no biggie either way, I'm not too stressed. They're pretty easy to get. Okay, we need to head this way. And usually, like, I suppose we could get carrots. That's probably one way to do it. Though the carrots also grow in the odd root, like the odd air, like, what's it called? The odd fruit or the odd vegetable patches. Oh, another one of these. What is that? Phosphor ornament. Okay, cool. I suppose I could also just probably grab the pink plorts from, like, areas like this. Okay, now that we've got... Oh, hang on, there's a bit more. Okay, pink slimes can go back there. Pogo fruit can go back over there. Don't really care about that. Okay, where are we? That's right, we are here. If we head over here, there might be some more pink slimes over here. Or pink plorts as well. Just do a quick absorb. And we'll have to shoot the pinks back out, but it's fine, it just makes it easier. Okay, shoot them back this way. Cool, and we'll pop those as well. Quick check for any of those treasure pods. I'm not seeing any. Okay, suppose we should jump across here. Wait. Oh no, I had a moment where I was just like, am I lost? And, like, do I know where exactly I'm going? Yes, I do. It's over this way. I'm just being a bit of a dumb. Okay. Should probably let my energy recharge before we get in here so I can dip around and not take much damage. There we go. Cool. And we'll just keep running. We don't need to jetpack just yet. We could probably jetpack around that way, actually. That's probably the faster way of doing it. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So that's where one of these is. I see. I was wondering why that was there. It's a good thing you don't take full damage though as well. Damn. You mix your slimes. That's fair. I could probably mix the slimes in with the other stuff, but I'm much too focused on trying to make sure everything stays in the right place to do stuff like that. What is this? What are you? What for is this? Okay, sure. Okay. There's a crate here. No, that's a tree and just a fragment of the light. Oh, hey, there's a green here. Oh! Wait, was this the cave you were referring to? Because I fully didn't see that there. That's right, greens we can open, blues we cannot. Okay, more blueprint for blue coral things. Because I was thinking you meant down that way, but I fully didn't see this. What is this way? Ooh, a new area. Oh, into the crystal biome as well. Nice. Heartbeats. Good to have, but I can get rid of them if need be. There are two, but they're connected. Okay, fair. That's pretty fresh. Well, Dunker for pointing it out regardless. Regardless if it's the actual one you meant or not, it still got me to check here, so that's good with me and I appreciate it. Odd onion. We'll just come around here. Good to know that we can pick up more crystal slimes if need be. I'll just leave him there, that's fine. Because I think at the moment we're doing pretty solid with our crystal slimes. Oh, okay, fair. So they... Oh, that makes sense. They loop around. Very nice. Okay, so that's good to know about. Well, I suppose we can also head over this way. Because, yeah, I figured you meant, like, the cave over that way. Which I should also probably go over. Just once my energy recharges, because I don't know if I'm going to make this or not. I think we should be right, but yeah, there's purple up there. Good to know about. Okay, we did make it easy. Still getting used to the distance that we can fly with this jetpack. Because every time we upgrade it, we can go further. Oh, it's a... Hang on. I don't remember seeing you. Well, that's good to know about, definitely. Okay, I can get back here. Do we have any Oka-Okas around here? We do. We have Oka-Okas there. It's a blue there. But we'll break that. Ooh, hey, what's that? Gold ornament. Ooh, that sounds fresh. Are those carrots? They look like carrots. We need Oka-Okas. It's fine if we can't find Oka-Okas, because I do believe behind this way there should be the portal back to base. And then that portal should bring us around... Well, having the access back to the base means that we can go and grab more Oka-Okas from our field. And also I want to put this gold ornament up. Let's put that there. Very nice. Oka-Okas, phosphor ornament, we'll throw... Take you, and we'll put one there, and we'll put one there. Maybe... Jeez. I guess we'll adjust that one there and that one there. Fantastic. If you mix your slime max without problems, is 10 the max. Okay, fair. That, yeah, okay, understandable. Yeah, I find without mixing them, I seem to be able to get a ton more of, or a ton more than just 10. So, I mean, that's at least something I've noticed, but the net, I presume, is convenient. And also, I don't want to risk getting big ones, because every time I get big ones, it always, like, messes up my production. We'll grab the odd ones. And we'll just feed these lads. Here, you can have the odd onions. And carrots. Should probably not be shooting out the extras, given that the 21 Oka-Okas isn't going to fill the big lad. But it's whatever. How do I get odd? Oh, I just found one. And threw it into a farm. Because it produces carrots, but it grows the odd onions. And I got one from... Originally, I got one from a quest, and then I just found them while I was exploring. They usually grow around the crystal guys. Yeah. Because generally, it seems that the favorite food of the slimes, it generally tends to spawn around where they spawn. So, for example, you need 50. Okay, fair. So, in other words, is that in regards to, I'm guessing a mission later on or something? Because, yeah, I can easily get them. I've just been throwing them in here because that's really the only thing that they're useful for me at the moment. But, yeah. Oh, for a big slime. Okay, that's fair. So, if it's double... Well, if... Hang on. Shoot 2 back in. Grab these, and we'll activate. Okay, I'm surprised it didn't immediately go back to 100. The rads. Yeah, oh yeah, fair. So if the Okas count as 2, that means that we would have 42, so we need to get 8 more. Sounds good. Just absorb that, and 1 more. Come on, there we go. We can sell those. No more Okas. If we have 42, then that means that if we just take a different kind of vegetable, we just take 8 of them, we should be right. And we can just do that. Heartbeats. Bada bing. Yeah, there's another quest over here that we can do in the meantime as well. Who do we got? Thor or Bob? Bob's gonna want some chickens. Hello, chickens. Okay. Oh, okay. It just occurred to me that I'm a dumb. I was like, oh, this guy looks kind of weird, kind of wacky, though I don't know what they're going for. And then it just occurred to me that I saw this here, and I'm like, oh, it's a bunch of slimes in an outfit. Okay, cool. That explains many things. Don't mind me being a dumb occasionally, because that is something that tends to happen. Okay, rads are down. We'll sell them anyways, because 35 is still pretty good. Crystals are also down. Oh, damn. The pinks are actually up quite high. Phosphors are doing good as well. Alright, that's what I like to see. I suppose we can take this opportunity to purchase the arch upgrade. Very nice. Where does that add archers? I'm guessing there. Very nice. Sometimes the quests aren't really worth it. Yeah, I'd say that's about accurate. Actually, let's take a look. 1, 3, 2. Okay, actually, that might be workable, but the 750 is probably worth it. Let's take a look. So, I think we needed 1 briar, I think it was. And we don't have stones in here, it looks... Oh, no, we do. How many briars was it? I think it was 1. Yeah, 1 briar, 3 hens, and 2 stones. I will shoot the other hen back. Stone. Nope, that's a briar. Oh, there's another... Wait, no. That's an elder hen. Oh, damn. We're actually running low on stone hens. I guess I'll have to collect them when we go out. Cool. 1, 2. Oh. Don't mind me. I'm just dumb. Ooh. Oh, we're starting to get Wi-Fi signal apparently out here. Cool. 1 stone. So I suppose we go out here. Oh, we can actually close the gates. Very nice. I mean, theoretically we could close the gates. I don't actually know if the functionality is there to allow us to close the gates. How do I open the greens? The greens is in the orbs. Once we... So I don't know if it's the actual order, but when we bought the lab, it came up and it was like, oh, hey, there's a new upgrade available, and it's the treasure upgrade, and it was like 3,000 or 4,500, and that allowed us to crack this one. So I presume just by doing certain things, like, because we opened it, right, and it seems they really mainly give you stuff that you can find, or that is useful for the lab. So I'm guessing that was a prerequisite for that. And then from opening that, it actually gave us the ability to then open the greens. So I'm guessing we're going to get an upgrade at some point, which is going to allow us to get, you know, blues and then purples later on. Hey, give me that. Just going to take the opportunity to grab the pink plorts while I'm out here as well. Ooh, there's a few of them here, damn. Give me that. Okay, cool. Pink slime can go back there. Nice, we got a bunch of pink plorts. I want to deposit them into the lab. You started over and haven't opened the anything at the farm yet. That's fair. Yeah, we've played... like, this is, I think, our third day, technically, of playing, because we did episode 1, which was the first day, episodes 2 and 3 were the second day, and now we're on our third day of playing. And, I mean, granted, that's only, like, 2-hour sections, but, yeah. Which, speaking of, we're at, like, 2 hours 15, so I'll probably go another 10 minutes, and then I'll probably wrap up. Because I need to go and grab something to eat. We'll go into intermission, and then I'll come back and we can play some Darkest Dungeon. Because I've been really wanting to play Darkest Dungeon recently. Okay. We'll put all of these pink plorts in. We don't have any upgrades that we can buy, I'm pretty sure. Pink teleporters. Those would be pretty useful. Remotely transfer resources between points. A drone could be cool. Med station. So I'm guessing the drone is like harvest these crops and then move it over to this place sort of thing. Pink slime lamp. So we have 800, so let's buy the teleporter. Just because it would be nice to set up the teleporters. Warp tech, hexacombs, deep brine, strange diamonds. Okay, so that might be a little bit out of our league at the moment. We can, however, make a bunch of these drills. So, ideally, install the drill. Install drill. Install drill. Install drill. Oh, we can rotate it around. It's not like it really matters. And then it'll install the drill. Okay, cool. That's going to get those ones going. Okay, now we have ockers, we have heartbeats. Okay, we should be able to feed that green slime. These guys are getting very, very filled up at the moment. And then I gotta remember to pick up a stone chicken. Okay, cool. Okay, so it was through here. Just gotta wait for this energy to recover. Very nice. I do wish we could get an energy recovery thing that speeds it up, because having to wait that time to be able to use your jetpack again is unfortunate. You know, especially while I'm streaming, I want to be showing off stuff, and if I'm having to wait for my jetpack and my energy to recover, it's difficult to do so. Okay, so we're here. You're coming with me. Alright, stone hen obtained. You mixed red and rock and cat and phosphor. Fair. The red ones I find are really annoying to deal with. Just because they are constantly exploding, and I'm like, hey, you know, it'd be cool not being constantly exploded on every time I like go anywhere near someone. But yeah, ideally I can see the appeal in wanting to mix them, given that, you know, it produces literally double what you're looking for. But I don't know, I'm sort of, at the moment, I'm kind of working on just getting a ton of the main ones and making sure I am able to obtain their favorite foods. Because then that means I can be a lot quicker when it comes to stuff like this, where I just have to feed this big lad. So, for example, I already have a production of ockers. Oh no, as he grows, oh no. That's maybe not the best. But hey. There he is. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll just take these rad lads for a quick second. Get them into the inventory. So that way they don't mess us up. And we got an extra key. Very nice. There's a blue and a phosphor ornament. What do you have? Money, hen, and cube. Okay, well, I'm not really too worried about any of that, really. So I suppose let's head back to base. Okay, hold on. Let me just quickly... Whoop. And... we will just go for a... Miller, how's it going? Apologies that I just had to quickly ban that person. Ban or timeout, regardless. I don't know if it's a bot, but... Well, I mean, it definitely looks like a bot, but we ain't about that sort of stuff here. But yeah. Looks like a bot, definitely. Yeah. Like, you know, generally I avoid trying to do the moderate... Like, not avoid, but like... I try and hold off until I'm certain that someone is, you know, doing things that are against the rules. And, well, I mean, very clearly, when it's a bot, I feel a bit less bad because I know it's just a, like, you know, it's a program. I like do computer science as like my university course, so I know how, like, I know about bots and stuff like that, and like how to program them. And given it's just software, it's not like there's anything behind that. I don't know, I'm going on a rant, but the whole point is basically bots are not tolerated. Don't care if they're trying to tell me that I've won $1 million. That ain't gonna fly in my chat. Okay. But yes, that's the whole thing. Yeah, because the thing is, like, you know, I don't really care in terms of trying to get views and stuff. I'm just going to play games and have fun with it. If people stick around, then they stick around. Bots, they're essentially spitting in the face of what I try and do, and like other people who try and do the same thing. Because, well, and even still, like, I don't get why people would want to use bots, given that it's not like they actually do anything. Like, you know, there's plenty of systems in place to stop bots from working, so I don't know. It seems kind of whack, but people are going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. I'm just not interested in partaking in it. Okay, we got rad slimes, we got heartbeats, and let's quickly submit this quest. Yeah, we should be right. Boop. Excellent. Boom plorts and hunter plorts, very nice. They should sell... Actually, let's put all of these plorts into research. We'll put the rad slimes away as well, actually. Actually, we can absorb these. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, at the end of the day, my whole thing is basically just have fun with it. Thanks for following. Hell yeah. Yeah, my whole sort of mindset on it is basically just try and have fun with games, and yeah, can't complain. We got to throw these heartbeats into feed these lads. How are they doing? They are at 64. Very nice. We'll take that over and we'll throw those into the lab. Very nice. I do quite like that. 1, 2, 1 more. There we go. Cool. So the rad slimes we'll throw in down here, and we'll get those going. We've got maybe a lot of rad slimes. The concerning thing is, if you watched real quick, as soon as I enter the area, our radiation goes up exponentially. Rad slimes, you're waiting to find honey slimes to mix. That's fair. Yeah, it sounds like probably like irradiated honey probably isn't the most healthy thing to consume, but hey, I mean, it works. Nah, but yeah, because I also need other honey slimes at the moment as well, because they are they're one of the few ones I don't have at the moment. Odd onions, they can go into here. They're the one kind of onions that don't have layers. Carrots, they're at the forest. Oh, okay, fair. So we did open up the forest, or the dense grove, I think, this area. We did open that up at the start of the stream. But we will probably go into that, I think, next episode or whatever, because we're already like over time for the episode, and I'm starting to feel my stomach turn inside out. So what we're going to do, and I'll just repeat myself so Millie are aware, We're going to probably finish up in a moment, and then we're going to go into intermission. I'm going to go and grab food, and then we're going to come back and play some Darkest Dungeon. You have the game, you think you're going to play it, but still watch the stream. Sounds good, man. Like, at the end of the day, I appreciate everyone being here. One of our regulars who, I presume he's probably fallen asleep because it's most likely 3 a.m. where he is, if I recall the time zones correctly. He's probably passed out already, but he's been playing it while watching the streams, and it's good stuff. It's especially convenient because I don't know a lot of the stuff, like the orbs, the treasure orbs. I had no idea what to do with it, and in that circumstance, he didn't really know what to do. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, sounds good. 2:26, fair. Yeah, so it's 5 p.m. here, like 5:26 here. So yeah, granted that's in Australia, so usually our time is like flipped compared to everywhere else, because, you know, mid-afternoon, mid to late afternoon, I guess, where everyone else seems to be not underwater, geez, I'm looking at these things. They seem to be in the morning. It's 11:30. Fair. So yeah, I'm trying to think, but I don't really know time zones. I'm horrible with them. I just know because he's 2 hours behind me, or at least when we started streaming earlier this year, he was 1 hour, but time zones be weird occasionally and flip around. Waterfall is better for water slimes. That's fair. Yeah, I just mainly brought them over here just so that way we had quick access to them, in case, like, for example, it's like 37, so in case we need to make some quick money. But yeah, it works. Because our radiation ones are the ones that are carrying us. We have crystals are actually up, which is pretty nice. I don't think there's any upgrades we can get, though. Not here. Yep, not yet. Okay. Well, okay. I am going to quickly wrap up this video, so as usual, I appreciate you coming around, all that good sort of stuff. If you are interested in watching Darkest Dungeon, feel free to stick around. I'm going to go into intermission for 5 minutes, so I can quickly go and grab something to eat, because I have not eaten today, all that good sort of stuff. So yep, I appreciate you sticking around and coming out and all that good sort of stuff. So thanks for coming, and goodbye.